my co-hosts, my studio audience. Fabulous. With claps like that, terrific. Okay, so look, we've got a great show for you today, great guests, great yada yada. When you woke up this morning, did you find out about what's going on over at The Voice? All right, we have to talk, yeah, shake up. Christina and CeeLo are leaving and they already have the replacements and I don't like it. And then do you know what's going on at American Idol? Allegedly, I'll say allegedly, but I'll tell you what I believe. Allegedly, Mariah and Nicki Minaj are fighting already. Let's talk about it. Time for Hot Topics. It's tea time. Let's have a kiki. You know, I have to tell you guys, I slept so hard last night. I fell asleep like easily. Thank you. By the way, you know, Doug, you know, last season and seasons past, you've always reminded me that I have a note hidden someplace. Oh, okay. You didn't remind me the other day. And when I got home, there was a wig in my bra. I mean, a note in my bra. Yeah, thanks. Look, I slept so well last night. I feel like I'm on fire right now. And, you know, and normally, when I wake up and it's raining, which it is here in New York, it's bad rain, I'm like in a mood. Also, we had the sleepover at the house last night. I told you, you know, Rosh Hashanah, so, you know, the boys, they slept over at the house, and I made them the best dinner. And I'll give you the recipe. But look, baked bean casseroles, but not just any beans. Like, you don't just dump them in a pot and you serve them up. Maybe your family likes it like that, but this is what I do. The secret ingredient is a full package of full-fat pork bacon. I gotta tell you, and a little bit of the bacon grease. And this is what you do. You open up your beans and you put them in, you know, casserole, and then you cut up your green peppers, a little red pepper, and onions. Then you use like a half a jar of barbecue sauce. I like the open pit. A half a barbecue sauce, and about 3/4 of a package of brown sugar to get them really going. And then maple syrup, real maple syrup. You put it in there. And while you're mixing all this stuff, you're frying your bacon. Full fat, don't go turkey. Look at me. You're frying your bacon, you're including the fat, then you pull out your kitchen scissors and you cut the bacon into the casserole, you mix it up, put it in the oven on about 300 for 1 hour. And serve up the chocolate milk like I did. People come to our house and they make that request. Can you make your beans? And I don't know what those boys did last night. All I know is that I've got boys laying on the couches in my office right now, sleeping. They're sleeping in there right now. So, anyway, you know, Katie Couric and I are cool, right? So, I know. She's been on my show, and now, you know, she has her talk show now, and so, you know, I'm a guest. Tomorrow is the Katie, right? This is what she's doing. She's talking about hair all hour long, but it's not hair like jokey joke, you know, and I'm not on there for a jokey joke. It's women and thinning hair and how we deal with it. So I'm one of the many experts that she has on. You know I wear wigs because I have thyroid disease, right? Okay, because a lot of people think I wear wigs just for like a joke. I have thyroid disease, so my hair is thin, and I just embraced it, and anyway, check your local listings. Katie tomorrow, hair. Yeah. I know. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room, which is American Idol. I mean, really. Okay, so it's Mariah Carey. You know, she was named a judge, and now we know the rest of the judges. Keith Urban and Nicki Minaj is there, and oh, Randy. Hi, Randy. Okay, so they're already saying that there's tension and fighting going on. Now, you can believe what you want. I'll give you my opinion. You know, I always do. It's Mariah and Nicki Minaj according to TMZ, Mariah was told originally that she'd be the only female. Do you believe that? I believe that. I believe that she's a very nice woman, but I do believe that she wants to be the only girl in the room. And if there is another girl in the room, then the girl's got to be gruesome. Of which Nicki is not. That's number one. Producers called Mariah on, I'm gonna say alleged to everything, and then I'm gonna give you my opinion to everything. Producers called Mariah and told her that Nicki was joining the show, and reportedly, allegedly, Mariah hung up. Do you believe that she's a hanger-upper? I do. I absolutely do. And then there are reports from the Idol set that Mariah kept interrupting Nicki when Nicki's talking. Do you believe that? I believe that also. I believe it also. And then instead of Nicki backing down, like a lot of times, you know, somebody will back down, Nicki got louder. Do you believe that? I believe that. Now, Mariah is trying to downplay the rumor by saying that, you know, how can a fight brew in 2 days? I'll tell you how, because you're not the only girl in the room. Now, look, I love both of you, but Mariah, I need to speak to you. I need to speak to you, not Nicki, because Nicki is 29, allegedly. Nicki, when I was 29, I used to shave too. When I was I think 29, I would say I was 27. For some reason, 2 years would make a difference, you know what I'm saying? But no more shaving, 48, ow. Stop with the clapping, I'm gonna lose my train of thought. Come here, Mariah, I need to talk to you, okay? When you get to be 40, I think is that age where you don't let these young girls see you sweat. Okay, because they all think that we're sweating because of them. They think that because they're 25 or 29, that somehow they're better, stronger, and faster. We don't need them to see our jealousy. And it's fine for you to feel like that. You know that only girl thing, but that's the kind of behavior that you have at home with Rowan, Rock, and Nick. And you let them, I'm telling you, boy, do I give it to my Kevins. You know what I'm saying? You go home and you can fetch. You don't let these young girls see that they have one up on you. Now, Nicki knows all of these allegations, which I totally believe are true, Mariah, you know? Now Nicki knows this. She knows that she's got you, legendary diva, exactly where she wants you, sweating. Stop. Don't let her see that. Right? And stop trying to overtalk her because she's not going to back down. That's what they do to us. They want to see us sweat, and they want to make us mad, and they want to take us out of our regular character. Anyway, now on to from American Idol onto The Voice. Okay, so I told you, I was making beans and watching them, and then I went to bed early. So when I woke up this morning, if you're like me, you didn't hear about this news until this morning. Do you know that Christina Aguilera and CeeLo Green are leaving at the end of the season, The Voice? Exactly. And you probably didn't find out this morning because you were busy trying to get to the Wendy show and you were, oh my God. Okay, so apparently Christina, they're leaving at the end of the season, these two, and they're gonna be replaced by, are you ready for this one? Shakira and Usher. That went over in here better than I thought, because when I heard that, I was like, I'm out. Like I can't. We don't know how Shakira is going to judge, and I like Christina. Nothing against Shakira. Last time we talked about her on Hot Topics, they stole her ring off her finger when she, remember? Yeah. But I can't with Shakira, and I can't with Usher. Usher showed no personality to Oprah. He shows, I've known Oprah enough, or excuse me, Usher enough to know, great singer, great dance man, not a big personality. I don't want to see him on The Voice or anywhere except for on the stage. But I understand why Christina is leaving. My problem is that, you know, Voice, when people leave us, you need to keep the door closed. Don't let her come back. She wants to tour and with her new album. There's nothing wrong with that. She's an artist. You know, artists, they aren't happy with $10 million and a comfortable seat to judge. That's a good job, though, on a hit show. She wants to do the music, so fine. She's got a single coming out this week. Her album, Christina Aguilera, her album comes out in November. Remember, her last album did booty. I mean, you all didn't buy it, you all didn't care. You say you love people and then you don't support them. You didn't go to see Burlesque. That was a flopperoonie stinko, right? I mean, who went to see Burlesque in the audience? Okay, 3 people. So, Christina, I wish you well with this album. Certainly your album needs support with a tour and things like that, but you people who call her diehard friends, you better support her album, because if you don't, she's gonna be knocking back to the Voice door, and guess what? On account of you left us once, I'll keep Shakira. You're not coming back in. And then the other one, CeeLo, okay. This CeeLo Green, one thing about him that you have to do, he's a musical genius. No, he's a musical genius, you know what I'm saying? He's fun to look at with the pink bird and everything like that. Certainly he's a whole lot more fun than Usher's gonna be on the show. Nothing personal, I just think that you're a better artist, Usher, than you are you know. Anyway, so this CeeLo got a deal with NBC for his own sitcom based on his life. Now that's a life I wanna see, okay? But again, you executives at The Voice, you've gotta make a new rule. Either you're in or you're out. Alvida Zane. And now this Amanda Bynes. We're still talking. Every single day since we've been back to the season, I think we've talked about her every day. But you understand why, right? Been all over the news. All kinds of legal problems. The DUI, the 2 hits and runs, allegedly smoking something allegedly from what looked like a glass pipe in her car. Well, now her uncle is speaking out. The uncle told CelebrityBuzz.com, I know you would think it'd be her parents, right? Okay, or her publicist or somebody. The uncle told CelebrityBuzz.com that Amanda's in a downward spiral, and he says that her parents are in the dark about her condition. Now, the father, dentist, and the mother, they've been married for 40 years. How can you be in such denial of your precious jewel, your child? So today, sources are saying that Amanda may enter rehab for 30 days. Do you want to know what I think? I think that this is somebody attempting to do spin control. I don't believe that she's in rehab because I do think that she's in denial of being whatever it is that she is. And you can sum up in your own head. So the reports are conflicting. You know, here's the thing. Who are these sources saying that she entered rehab? You never see her with friends. Think about it. She does her dirt all by her lonely. In my mind, you never see her with friends, not girlfriends, not boyfriends. You never see her with her mother or maybe a publicist or a lawyer or an agent. You never see her doing anything. So I don't know who these friends are, these sources, but hopefully this young lady will get the help that she needs, and we're watching again. So now let's talk about Wyclef Jean, who will be here on the show tomorrow. Yes. And now, so here's the deal, right? So Wyclef, this is what people do when they're already friends and they're in conversation. Some of you always say, why are you always pulling at your clothes? To me, because that's what people do. That's what friends do. Who sits like a mannequin talking to friends? Okay, so Wyclef is lashing out at Lauryn Hill in his brand new book, of which I've already started reading it and putting Post-it notes with my favorite parts so I can talk to him about it tomorrow. I'm preparing. So Wyclef says that the band, the Fugees, broke up because, isn't that a hot picture of all 3 of them? You guys look so cool. So the group broke up because Lauryn, he says in his book, lied about being pregnant with his child. Excuse me, he's a married man and he was married at that time. And he didn't have children. That's laugh out loud, sir. Laugh out loud, yes. No, but look. You know, we extended Hot Topics for 20 minutes, but why do I feel like I have to talk so fast to get all the stories out? How many more minutes do we have? Where's Doug? Oh, 3 more minutes. Okay, 3 more minutes. Doug, last season you used to be right there. Okay. Oh, you.
So you can be with your audience.
Oh, thank you. He doesn't want to block the shot with my co-host. Thanks, Doug. So now look. He's claiming that Lauren tricked him into believing that her firstborn, which would have been his firstborn too, because you didn't adopt that adorable daughter that you and your wife have, Wyclef, until after the affair was over. Okay, so the firstborn was his. That's what she tricked him to believe. And the baby actually is the son of Bob Marley, Rohan Marley, who, P.S., makes the best coffee ever. His coffee farm is in the Blue Mountains in Jamaica. And on Saturday mornings, that's my ritual. I don't really drink coffee during the week, but I drink it out of my Desperate Housewives. I think I've tweeted the picture to you before. Do you follow me on Twitter? You do, okay. I've tweeted the picture. It's Rohan's coffee in the Desperate Housewives. But anyway, back to Wyclef. So he says that because of this deception, he couldn't forgive her. And so, I mean, so the group is done, and I get it, but more so than that, you wouldn't be getting back together anyway, because your wife wouldn't let you tour with the same woman that you allegedly, that you were having this affair with no condom. Oh, and that means that the girlfriend that you took behind your wife's back was cheating on you. And having unprotected sex with both of yous, allegedly. That's how a baby is produced. Unless the condom breaks. And here's the thing about Lauren, and I've said this before, and I will say this again. I don't waver on my opinion of Lauren. I think that she's a brilliant musician. I think that she's a beautiful woman. But that whole Mother Earth, don't wear makeup and, hair weaves and, she doesn't want you to do anything except for be the salt of the earth. But here she is doing, in my opinion, one of the 5 worst things that a person can do, cavorting with a married man. I will always judge that. Like, really? You're gonna tell me about myself and my implants and my wigs but you're sleeping with a married man? Really? Look, keep the cops going because, wait, no. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. I was so looking forward to, I love to show you. I tell you I'm a crafter, right? Yeah. I craft, I like to glue, I'm pretty good with a hammer, I sew holes in socks, and I like to paint. All this keeps me off the drugs. No, exactly. So now, last week I took you a tour of our brand new neighborhood. We're on 26th Street now, and a bigger studio with the HD. And so I took my shoes to get framed at this frame shop up the street called You Name It, We Frame It. And I'm about to hang this actually afterwards. I bought my own hammer in, so crew, you don't have to bring me a hammer. I bought my own hammer and nails in today. I'm gonna hang it in my office. But Eddie is the frame shop owner, and so I decided to take one of my paintings that I painted myself from a white canvas to him, and he did a beautiful job. And this also gives me a chance to show you how a frame can, okay, this is the frame. You just get yourself a frame, and then it takes me a moment to decide what I'm going to paint, but you see all my paints are laid out, and there's my brush. The way I got the texturing is salt, water, and flour. Like old school, like in kindergarten. I did a little texturing on it. I painted the whole thing black. And I couldn't decide what to paint. This is all when we're on hiatus and, the encore presentations are on TV during the summer. So here's the work in progress. No. Are you ready for the big reveal? Okay, here's the final product. John Anderson, bring it out. I just want to say, you can do it too. And what I found is that my own artwork is better than buying artwork for our home. So this is what I do at my home, and it's just beautiful. Take a look. Thank you. I'm so honored that you're clapping. Thank you so much.